In this session, let us see National Program for Organic Production, which is under the control of APEDA. If you see the world of organic agriculture, 57.8 million hectare certified organic land is there. It is 1.2% of organic share of the total agricultural land. It is based on 2018 data. It might have changed now little bit. 39.9 million hectare wild harvesting is also under organic certification. 178 countries are participating in this organic certification program. 2.7 million producers are producing organic products. Majority of the land is in Oceania, which includes Australia and all, followed by Europe, Latin America, Asia. India comes under this Asia region, North America and Africa. Organic products market size is very big, 89.7 billion US dollars. Leading markets are USA and Germany. So much of quantity is getting exported. Export value is also very high. Mostly the export destinations are America, European Union, Canada, and Switzerland. National Program for Organic Production, it is mainly meant for fixing guidelines to the export of the organic products. The export of organic products from India comply with the requirements of NPOP standards. Then only the products will get NPOP certification, that is India Organic logo. Operational structure of this is a national accreditation body, that is APEDA as a secretariat, and this is under Department of Commerce, Government of India, because it deals with the exports and imports. So that's why it is under Department of Commerce. There is a national steering committee, technical committees are there, evaluation committee is there, certification bodies are there. Those are also called third party certification bodies. Both government and private certification bodies are there. Under the certification bodies, farmers or grower groups can be registered, processors can be registered, traders and exporters also can be registered. What is the role of APEDA if you ask? It is the Secretariat of NPOP, National Program of Organic Production. Main function is surveillance and monitoring of certification bodies, whatever certification, either private or government certification bodies are there, monitoring, review of standards, and most important thing among all is strive for harmonization and equivalence, conformity assessment with importing countries. Suppose India is exporting some products to the USA. There, our certification system must be in harmonization and equivalence. That means in conformity with the assessment system of the USA. Then only the products which are getting exported from India with the organic logo will be accepted in that country also, same as organic. Promotion of India organic logo and exports is the role of APEDA. So the recognition agreements, USDA has recognized an NPOP conformity assessment procedure for accreditation. That means whenever our organic products are going from India to the USA, they will accept as the organic products. Negotiations are continuing for equivalency with Canada, Japan, Taiwan and Korea. European Union already accepted our standards. Categories of accreditation, if you see, crop production, livestock and poultry, apiculture, honey production, aquaculture, fish, prawn, etc., food processing, animal feed processing and handling, mushroom, seaweed, aquatic plants, greenhouse crop production, all these things can be registered for certification. Accreditation under a NPOP. then followed by compliance to ISO 17065, and NPOP specific requirements are to be met, and then submission of application, documentary review, physical evaluation, assessment. Here the physical review and assessment is by third party, to which the grower or grower group is paying the fee. Based on fee payment, the third party, it visits and certifies the product. Decision by the national accreditation body. In India, the certified area under organic production, cultivable area 1.79 million hectares and wild area 1.7 equally. Cultivable area and wild harvest, they are equally present, registered for the certification. Cultivable production, wild collection. Cultivable production is very high, wild production, even though very less, it is a high value system. There are so many individual farmers registered, more than individual farmers, grower groups are registered. The processors also registered, traders also registered, wild collectors also registered with the NPOP. Major products which are getting exported are oil, seeds, sugar crops, cereals, millets, fiber crops, pulses, medicinal aromatic plants, spices and condiments, plantation crops, fruits, vegetables, dry fruits, ornamental plants, fodder crops, and many others are also getting exported. So the export value, export revenue we are generating from the export of the organic products. These reports can be generated in the APEDA website. Anyone can go to the APEDA website, can generate individual reports or bulk reports, and whatever units are required, like a million metric tons or quintals or rupees, or whatever way the report is required, it can be generated. Mostly the export destinations are USA, European Union, Canada, Switzerland, Australia, Israel, Korea, Vietnam, and New Zealand. So major exports are oil seeds, followed by cereals and millet, sugar. Certification under this NPOP, the process starts with the registration under any certification body, third party certification body. It could be a government or non-governmental. Signing of contract, and the system plan for upcoming year is to be submitted. Ensure the compliances to NPOP requirements, risk assessment and physical inspection by the certification body, identification of non-compliances if any non-compliances are there, and correction of those non-compliances after reviewing, certification decision and issuance of certificate, continued compliances and annual renewal. So certification could be a single certification, or group of farmers can get certification. The important thing is development of the crop production plan and how to handle the conversion period. That is important. The most important thing is during the conversion period, how to handle the situation. Selection of seeds and planting material from the permitted sources. Permitted off-farm inputs information is to be known. Measure for control of contamination. Conservation of soil and water. Wild crops collected can also be certified. In case of grower group certification, internal control system is to be formed. Farmers are to be in geographical proximity in the same village, or even if it is nearby village also, they should be in geographical proximity, and they have to use same production system. All the farmers must use the same production system. Risk assessment of the group for is to be done every year. Internal inspections twice a year. Approval committee to approve or sanction the farmers group. Reinspection by certification body based on risk assessment. Certification is issued to the group. When the certification is issued to the group, they cannot sell individually. Individual farmer cannot sell his product. It is to be sold as a group product only. So buying procedure, no direct sales of the product as organic. Individual farmer, that's what I told. Farmer should not sell individually. It is a group. Status of each farmer to be checked. Quantity to be verified with estimated yield and harvest. It should not be like estimation is 2 quinta and harvest is 10 quinta. It should be nearest proximity to the estimation. Delivered quantity to be recorded in purchase record. All the records, including um, fertilizer, manure, every record is to be maintained. Receipt to be issued to the farmers. Each bag is to be labeled. Storage at identified location, that is organic location only. During processing and handling also, it should be very careful. Transactions certificate is to be maintained at every point and it is to be shown. Processing methods, flow, permitted processing aids, additives to be used, everything is specified. Separation measures for parallel processing units are to be established. Measures to control pests. Obtain license to use India Organic logo. Approved labels to be used. Only approved labels with approved um, size of the letters and all to be used. Storage also specified. Labeling also specified. It should be protected from commingling with the conventional products. Most of the times, this commingling only creates problem and shows the residues in the analysis. Product integrity to be maintained during the transport. Fumigation of organic products is not allowed. No chemical is allowed. No chemical fertilizer, pesticide. The same way, fumigation is also not allowed. So, need to be certified trader for domestic trade, or NPOP certification is um, can be used either for the domestic market or exports. But because the exports more revenue is generated, generally people prefers this for exports. But in domestic also it is permitted. So domestic trader should have PAN card. Exporter should have IE code holder. So can have warehouse with adequate facility based on nature of the product to maintain all sales export documents. Chain of custody, every time inspection to cover all stages, product integrity to be verified, audit trail to be carried out, traceability to be established, license to use certification or logo is a must. The quality management system is important, and export rejections, complaints, detection of residues. These are the general issues faced with the exports of the organic products. Residues is the major problem. Annual reports are to be maintained. So, with all the measures, if the product is produced without any residues and completely organic, more revenue may be generated from the export of the organic products by following all the principles and guidelines of the NPOP certification and by registering with a certification agency. Thank you. Signing off, Sri Lata.